Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sultan on Chain. And it's very, very important for me to tell you this simple life fact. Nothing comes easy, and anything that comes easy goes easy. It's very important to understand this statement because nowadays we have the US dollar that's fiat backed by nothing except the US military, which is a big backing, but that's a different story. Bitcoin is backed by energy. Gold is backed by mining. However, we've tried the gold system for thousands and thousands of years and for no avail. Every single time we get back to point zero fiat. Why? Because gold is easily able to you're easily able to manipulate. Now you can even create gold through science. You can tell the difference, but for ordinary people, most people can't tell the difference between gold or not. How do you know even how much the government has in gold? It's very, very important to understand why crypto is a big thing. The reason why crypto is a big thing is because cryptocurrencies gives you a chance to put a check on the financial system. When you buy a Bitcoin, you can trace it back to the exact moment the hash rate or the hash box was created. You are able to keep account for all the financial banks and institutions, which is a big problem for them, but it's a great solution for you. They have psyop and tricked you into believing that crypto is your enemy, which is not. It's your only ally. In a world filled with fiat food, fiat energy, fiat everything, fiat social media, your feed is filled with people who are dancing and jumping and up and down and waste of time, and you're willingly wasting your time with it. We're living in a day and age where energy is the main source of transactions nowadays. You make money through how long people are willing to spend time in your app, watch a video, waste time on you. So the wasted time you spend on other people could be wasted time that you spend on yourself to build yourself and become more successful. Crypto gives you a chance to do that. Your shortcomings, everyone has a shortcoming, but your shortcomings is even bigger because not only do you waste time on social media and pornography and everything else, you waste also time on not building yourself, not working hard, not increasing your income, not saving money, not investing. You're just wasting time. You're living a life of a slob. You're the exact definition of a slob. You cannot live like this. You have to pull yourself from the bottom. You have to realize that the life that we're living in is no longer affordable. Everything that you want is expensive. Rich people are living a great life. They're not paying taxes. You are willingly giving up on your future. Your kids are going to suffer because of your negligent disability. You are not able to work hard on yourself. Put yourself accountable for once. It's not hard. Put yourself accountable for your mistakes. Stop blaming someone else. Stop calling someone else names. Don't say someone else did something wrong. You're at fault. You're at fault. Your decisions brought you to this situation right here. Crypto cannot pull you. It's not a magic trick. It's not a wand that changes everything. It cannot do that. What it can do, however, for you is give you a chance. It gives you a helping hand, and you willingly accept to not take it. You willingly give up on yourself because it's too hard. I could probably give you a Ferrari and tell you just go up the mountain. You probably not do it. That's a problem. You cannot survive like that. I don't understand the logic that people have of like saying, "Oh no, cryptocurrency is gonna crash tomorrow." Even if it does, so what? Everything crashes. The US dollar crashes. The stock market, the housing market crashes. Gold and silver crash. Everything crashes. Crypto, when it crashes, it's a big deal for you because, oh, look, I was right. Yes, sure, you were right. Saying every same thing every day for 20 years or 10 years or how long you've been saying it. Doesn't matter if you're wrong at that point. Your opinion is irrelevant because you're a nobody. When big institutions say something like that, sure, it does move markets. I'm not denying it. But JP Morgan changes stance on Bitcoin. Goldman Sachs changes stance on Bitcoin. Vanguard changes stance. BlackRock changes stance. They're all accumulating and buying crypto, while you're still believing what they told you 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. You're still wasting your time. You're wasting your time while everyone else makes money, While everyone else makes some sort of profit, while everyone else is learning and educating themselves, you're part of the 99% of people who are going to be doing jack shit in the future. And when that occurs, you're going to be crying about taxing the rich even more. You will want to tax people who are successful, who worked hard, because you are lazy. Because you chose a life of laziness. You want everyone else to be punished for your laziness. Well, I will make sure that will not happen. You have to be able to take accountability. You have to be able to ensure that you are able to provide for your family, to make sure that you live a great life, to work hard on yourself, work hard on yourself doesn't mean money-wise. Go to the gym. Smell nice. Look good. Be clean. That is working on yourself. When you fix the bare minimums, your life exponentially improves. So fixing yourself helps you become more successful. Nothing hard, nothing complicated. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. It's simple math form. It's life. The more energy you put into something, the more you're going to receive at the end. It's a simple trade that everyone agreed to. You are refusing to accept that trade because you think you're somehow better. You think being lazy, spending 8 hours on TikTok or Instagram or whatever slop you use is going to help you become more successful. Well, it's not. Your feed, even if it's filled with the greatest videos ever and motivation, well, motivation itself is not going to help you start something. You'll get nowhere with motivation only. Nowhere. You'll be stuck where you are because you chose to be lazy. You chose to be ignorant. And that is a problem. It's very, very important for me to say, folks, that you working hard is single greatest investment you could do for yourself. Nothing matches you working hard. Nothing. So you working hard is going to make sure that you will become successful, rich, powerful, good looking. You'll be loved by the people. And that is very, very important because a lot of people just want to be heard. Well, you'll not be heard if you're just poor, weak, and miserable. You have to be respected. And to be respected, you have to put in the effort to be respected. No one becomes respected because, oh, I said something right. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It matters about how powerful and how disciplined you are. How great did you become? What have you achieved with your advice? You're giving out advice and you are doing jack shizer with it. Well, there's no point. You're a waste of time. How much and how much further are you going to accept this? It's ridiculous. It really is. You're being a fiat human being now. Fiat human. You are a fiat human. Yes, you who are refusing to work. You're just, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You are a fiat human. I've never seen it. A lot of people are fiat humans nowadays, folks. That's how bad of a financial state we are in. We have fiat humans who are just NPCs roaming around the world doing jack shit. They don't want to learn. They don't want to improve themselves. They don't want to educate themselves. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. You tell them, hey, learn this. No, it's too much work. Let me just scroll on TikTok for 8 hours. That's 8 hours of energy wasted on I don't know what you're watching. You won't even remember. You know, the latest survey says that we have a memory of a goldfish. Goldfish. That's like 20 or 30 seconds. You know how embarrassing it is for human beings who were able to conquer and do all of the great things we did in human life. We went to the moon, for God's sake. Oh, what? You're 30 seconds? You can't spend more than 30 seconds on something unless it's dopamine. You're addicted to dopamine. You've been addicted to dopamine. Instead of going out to the real world, enjoying your life, spending great time with your family, you are now addicted to dopamine. Your mood depends on whether or not your feed gives you the correct videos. You depend on AI. You cry about AI taking your job, but you're dependent on AI for your mood. That's as simple as it is. You're crying about AI, because you're taking his job and now you're dependent on it for your mood. Because guess what? The AI decides what video you get. They've memorized you like a book. You've been memorized like a book. You're super easy. You're like an NPC for them. You're just a number. You're a nobody. You're a nobody. You're just a number now. You're just a number. You're an absolute nobody. No one knows who you are. No one will know who you are unless you work on yourself. And that's very, very important. Because if you don't decide to change your life, God knows where you're going to end up. The world is not going to be as easy as it is today. AI is going to take over thousands and millions of jobs. Unemployment is probably going to skyrocket. The only thing that AI and fiat cannot take away from you is your skills. What are you good at? Be good at something. Be good at crypto. I understand the crypto market and maybe build a business in it. Understand finance, pharmaceuticals, doctorate, anything. You have to be the best at what you do. Because if you're the best lawyer in town, doesn't matter how bad the town is or how poor the people is in town, they'll always need a lawyer. And if you're the best one, you'll always be hired. You have to be the best at your craft. You cannot be number 2. You cannot be number 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever number is. You have to be number 1. You have to be number 1. It's not hard to understand. Being number 1 is a top priority. It's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Being number 1 is the bare minimum. It really is. It really is the bare minimum. I don't understand how hard it is to be number 1. If you're going to be the funniest person alive, at least be number 1 funniest person alive. If you're going to be the biggest NPC, at least be the best NPC out there. I mean, it's ridiculous. You think that when you go around chanting and going to fight, your opinion matters? It doesn't. It really doesn't. You're just a number and some equation that they have that, oh, he's probably the 5%. Doesn't really matter. Wake up. Wake up to reality. The reality of the matter is that you are not deciding your future. Crypto gives you the chance. It's not hard to understand. You will own your own money for the first time of your life. You'll actually own the keys to your money. Not a debit card where your money is being circulated and making more money and you're not getting anything. Crypto gives you the chance to own your actual money. You have the keys. You will be in control. If you're not in control of your life, at least you'll be able to control your crypto. I mean, I'm giving you a chance to control something, all right? This is damage control because of how bad of a society we've gotten. Fiat society now. You are getting a chance to control your keys and control your money in a safe way. Yes, there's volatility. Yes, your money could easily be cut in half. I'm not denying it. However, I can assure you one thing. Your money will be yours. You will own the keys to your money. You will own your money. You will not need a debit card or credit card. Obviously, you will because you need to spend money. However, you will be able to save money in an actual safe. No one could access your money without your approval. No one. And that's very, very important. That speaks volumes. In a lifetime where we don't even own ourselves anymore. In a lifetime where Instagram Reels, TikTok, X, all the social media owns you, knows you back and front. They know each and every interest that you are into. You get a chance to actually own yourself. It's time to own yourself. It's time to get off the noise, cut off the noise. It's time to focus on leveling up. Stay locked, stay blessed, and it's not financial advice. I will never tell people to invest in Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, AVAX, Pepe, Dogecoin, never. I will tell you one thing. I'll personally buy I know big banks are buying. JP Morgan said it's a scam and dropped the price and then bought 600 Bitcoins after. Why? If it's a scam, why would you buy? Well, they know that if they own Bitcoin now, they could do the same exact system that they had. The only difference is it's cryptocurrency. And you will lose again. You have a chance. You have a golden opportunity, a golden generation where you could break the cycle of your family and actually do something. You had the chance. It's in your control. It's no one else's control. Your control. And you have to be able to take control of your life now. God bless you. Stay tuned for more videos. As always, it's not financial advice. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Stay happy. And stay smiling. And be unapologetically happy, folks. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Thank you.